Are you aware that every 40 seconds someone in America experiences a stroke? But here's the truly alarming part. Approximately 80% of these strokes can be avoided, not through costly prescriptions or radical dietary changes, but through basic movements you can begin immediately within your own residence. No special gear required. If you're above 50, your actions today could determine whether you remain self-reliant, energetic, and mentally alert, or encounter a devastating medical crisis. I realize this sounds intense, but this isn't about instilling fear. It's about empowerment. Taking the correct actions now could genuinely restructure your brain for defense. In this presentation, I'll guide you through one of 5 potent, research-validated exercises that significantly decrease your stroke probability. The initial one isn't running or weight training. It's actually an age-old tradition that appears gentle but impacts your brain more rapidly than you'd imagine. Many individuals ignore it, so make certain you watch until the conclusion because I'll reveal an additional strategy most physicians rarely discuss, yet it could amplify the advantages of every single movement you perform. Before we begin, please leave a brief comment mentioning your age and location. I'm eager to learn about you, and your experiences might motivate others as well. Let's start. Exercise 1. Tai Chi, the traditional method that reconstructs your brain's equilibrium network. What if I revealed that one of the most beneficial exercises for stroke prevention after 50 isn't rapid or physically demanding, but rather slow, gentle, and nearly contemplative? Tai Chi may appear as merely elegant movement, but the processes occurring within your brain during practice are remarkably potent. Tai Chi has been termed meditation through motion for excellent reasons. Research from Harvard Medical School indicates Tai Chi assists in controlling blood pressure, reducing stress chemicals like cortisol, and crucially promoting profound neuroplasticity. This means it genuinely helps the brain create fresh connections, particularly in regions governing balance, memory, and movement control, the identical brain networks frequently damaged by strokes. A 2017 investigation from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society discovered that adults over 60 practicing Tai Chi 3 sessions weekly significantly enhanced their blood vessel adaptability, decreased inflammatory indicators, and increased mental sharpness. The advantages extend further. Tai Chi develops proprioception, your body's capacity to perceive its spatial position. As we mature, this mechanism naturally deteriorates, causing balance issues and increased fall risk, which are often fatal or severely disabling following a stroke. Tai Chi reinforces this internal navigation system, making you more stable and responsive. The elegance of Tai Chi lies in its low-impact nature, requiring no equipment and being performable in your living space, yard, or community park. Additionally, it promotes mindfulness. Each movement encourages deep, concentrated breathing, another crucial element in stroke prevention. Here's an overlooked benefit. Tai Chi classes, whether online or in local community centers, provide social connection. Social isolation represents a significant stroke risk factor, and Tai Chi offers a gentle method to maintain mental and emotional engagement. While it might not induce perspiration, Tai Chi operates quietly to soothe your nervous system, enhance brain function, and protect your blood vessels from silent harm. Exercise 2. Rapid walking, the most undervalued brain and vessel cleanser. You've learned walking benefits you, but did you realize that brisk walking, performed correctly, can surpass certain medications in reducing stroke risk? Research published in the journal Stroke showed that adults over 50 who walk energetically for merely 150 minutes weekly reduced their stroke risk by 27%. But here's the interesting part. It's not solely about cardiovascular health, but what occurs in your brain and blood vessels during those steps. Brisk walking enhances cerebral circulation, particularly to the hippocampus and frontal regions, areas controlling memory, focus, and coordination. Increased oxygen and nutrient delivery to these zones creates stronger, more resilient neural pathways, precisely the system strokes target. Most people miss this crucial detail. The timing and rhythm of your walks matter. Walking for 10 minutes following each meal doesn't just consume calories. It also reduces post-meal blood sugar surges, which drive silent vascular damage. This practice alone can decrease arterial rigidity and reduce insulin resistance, both hidden stroke contributors. Research from the American Heart Association reveals that walking in natural settings like tree-lined trails reduces cortisol levels, decreases inflammation, and improves heart rate variability, all stroke-related measurements. Forget expensive gym memberships. Your sidewalk serves as your medicine, and inviting a friend transforms it into therapy for both heart and mood. Exercise 3. Swimming, the quiet cardio that strengthens without stress. If you've ever relaxed in a pool and felt your joints release tension, you already understand swimming isn't merely exercise, it's healing. What might astonish you is that swimming ranks among the most effective comprehensive stroke prevention methods available, particularly after age 50. This occurs because it uniquely blends cardiovascular endurance, muscle activation, and nervous system relaxation without stressing joints or spine. The American College of Sports Medicine states swimming enhances left ventricular function, the heart chamber responsible for delivering oxygen-rich blood to your brain. A stronger heart equals improved brain circulation, which equals reduced stroke risk. Swimming triggers the parasympathetic nervous system more than most other activities. This represents your body's rest and recovery component that reduces blood pressure, decreases heart rate, and prevents arterial stiffening over time. One study in the International Journal of Aquatic Research and Education found older adults who swam regularly maintained better cholesterol levels, more stable blood glucose, and significantly lower systolic blood pressure, all primary stroke risk factors. Don't underestimate the breathing aspect. The rhythmic, controlled breathing in swimming strengthens lung capacity and helps regulate CO2 levels, which surprisingly influences healthy cerebral blood flow. Few land-based activities can claim this advantage. Even non-swimmers can benefit from water walking or gentle pool exercises, which provide similar benefits with additional balance support from the water itself. Being in water naturally decreases cortisol, benefiting both stroke prevention and mood stability. Exercise 4. Resistance training. The strength that safeguards your blood vessels. When people hear strength training, they often envision heavy weights and gym enthusiasts. But here's reality. Light resistance training may be among the most powerful tools for protecting your brain from stroke, especially after 50. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found adults performing resistance training just twice weekly had significantly lower stroke and heart disease risk even without any cardio. This occurs because strength training does more than build muscle. It improves insulin sensitivity, reduces abdominal fat, and decreases chronic inflammation, all key contributors to arterial plaque formation. It also increases adiponectin release, a hormone protecting blood vessels and regulating glucose. Resistance training prevents age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, directly linked to blood pressure instability and poor balance, two major factors worsening stroke outcomes. You don't need expensive equipment or gym memberships. Simple movements like chair squats, wall push-ups, or lifting canned goods can stimulate muscles equally effectively. The key is consistency and control. Focus on slow, steady movements with proper technique. Don't think of this as weightlifting. Consider it building vascular protection, one repetition at a time. Exercise 5. Dancing, joyful movement that rewires the aging brain. Would you believe dancing can protect your brain as effectively as your heart? It may sound too enjoyable to be accurate, but science confirms otherwise. A comprehensive study in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine showed older adults who dance regularly had 46% lower risk of cardiovascular events, including stroke. Unlike conventional workouts, dancing trains both body and brain simultaneously. Dancing activates multiple brain regions at once: memory, coordination, rhythm, and emotion. This multisensory stimulation increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor production, a vital protein strengthening brain cells and promoting neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt and recover after damage. It's also excellent for balance and reaction time, two critical factors in stroke recovery. Dancing naturally boosts mood by reducing cortisol and increasing dopamine and endorphins, helping lower stress levels that contribute to blood pressure spikes and vascular inflammation. Whether it's ballroom, line dancing, or simply moving to your favorite classics in the kitchen, the style doesn't matter. What matters is that you move, smile, and enjoy yourself. Your brain doesn't care about your rhythm. It simply loves the engagement. Bonus tip: morning movement multiplies protection. Here's something most physicians rarely mention. Exercise timing matters almost as much as the exercise itself. Research in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology showed adults exercising in the morning, particularly between 7 to 10 a.m., had superior blood pressure control and improved vascular function throughout the day. Morning movement jumpstarts circulation, reduces cortisol, and helps stabilize blood sugar from your first meal forward. Even a 10-minute morning routine, walking, stretching, or dancing, can establish the foundation for your heart and brain health. Tomorrow, begin your day by declaring to your body, "I choose strength, I choose protection." Conclusion: your health is in motion, one step at a time. Let's quickly review. Tai Chi restores brain balance and reduces stress. Brisk walking enhances blood flow and stabilizes blood sugar. Swimming strengthens your heart without stressing joints. Resistance training builds muscle and protects arteries. Dancing illuminates your brain and elevates mood. Remember the bonus tip: exercise in the morning for enhanced protection. The truth is, you don't need to revolutionize your life. You simply need to begin. Even performing one or two of these activities consistently can transform how your brain ages, how your heart functions, and how your blood circulates. Particularly after 50, stroke prevention isn't about fear, it's about freedom. The freedom to walk confidently, remember clearly, laugh, play, and remain active with loved ones. I understand health advice can feel overwhelming. So much information, so many viewpoints. That's why I concentrate on what's proven, practical, and achievable. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 exercises are you already doing or planning to attempt this week? Leave a brief comment.